It's time to start thinking spring and planning those to-do lists. A great place to get some new ideas is the Suburban Home and Garden Show. Here to tell us more is Lisa Barrett of Grand Finale Designs. Lisa, spring is such a terrific time to kind of reinvent your home. And so there's lots to be inspired by at the Suburban Home and Garden Show. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, the Home and Garden Show is filled with experts in all different categories to pick their brains for ideas, for new projects. They have an indoor full-scale home that you can walk through. They also have a playground for children that helps parents so they can look at things and the children have something to do.
Oh, indeed. Well, one of your specialties is cabinetry, and we have a lot of different ideas here, but we want to show you something that is just remarkable. Take a look at this. This is actually an existing cabinet. You can see, I mean, this may look like something that you have in your home. And Lisa, you say that you can make a whole new looking cabinet in a very simple process. Tell me about that.
Yes. What we do is we take your existing wood cabinets and we sand them down, and we do a 7-layer process to refurbish them, to bring them back to a beautiful, new, refreshed look.
Okay, so Lisa has a lot of different ideas here. So, you know, this French blue, I think, is really pretty.
Thank you. Yes, that's a little distressed, more distressed, obviously, to give it that warmth, homey look.
Yeah, it really is beautiful. And then here, you call this buttercream? I love that name.
Yes, this is a buttercream with a vanilla frosting. Well, that's what we call that door. It's a little dressier, but very neutral in color.
And has a little bit of a sheen. This also, you call this kind of copperizing?
Yes, this is a copper, like an oxidizing piece of copper. So it looks alive with the bleed of the verdigris going down the door.
It sure does. Okay, now this is just a plain cabinet, and you say you glaze this, and you can create the look of this buttercream just by a simple glaze. And it makes me nervous because the glaze that Lisa's going to put on this is brown.
Yes, it is.
Okay, but you're going to get a lighter color.
I will get a lighter color. I will show you. We're going to turn this door around that we're seeing the back of now, and you'll see that is the finished product of this door being glazed.
Well, as you're glazing, so there are lots of interesting projects that are also available for everybody to see at the Suburban Home and Garden Show. So people have an opportunity to even remake their outdoors as well. Is that right?
Oh, yes. The hardscaping, the landscaping, it's just a beautiful venue to go, especially this time of year. We all want spring. We always want to see flowers.
Oh, we do, we do.
And it is, they've done a top-notch job there. It's beautiful.
Okay, so show us how then you clean this off.
Now what we do is we wipe the glaze off, right, to give it some personality. The color collects in the creases, and we can take as much or as little off on this door depending on what the client is after, what type of look they are after.
Isn't that fabulous? So very simple, very straightforward, and all of the ideas that you need to find at the Suburban Home and Garden Show. Lisa, thanks very much. Now here's Yuki with more on the show.
All right, Pat, thanks so much. Well, after all these years, our show is going to the dogs. It's not all do-it-yourself and to-do lists at the Suburban Home and Garden Show. Here with even more is my man Lawrence from Disconnected Canines and his very good friend, Easy Rider, a 6-time world finalist. That was amazing. Hello to you both.
Thank you.
Nice. Thank you for being. Now, Lawrence and Easy Rider will be entertaining visitors at the Suburban Home and Garden Show. We're going to get to that in just a bit. But first, you have to tell me more about some of the other activities that are going on with the young people.
Well, there's a lot of activities for the children. They have the play zone there for the kids with the swings. Nice. They've got a basketball court, the kids zone on Saturday and Sunday. Just a ton of things to do for the children, including our show.
And it's a great show. How long have you been training?
This is my 46th year.
46 years?
Yes.
What do you love about it the most?
It's the idea of interacting with the dogs and having a special bond.
What do you think the dogs love about it the most? Probably the same thing?
No, they love playing Frisbee. They don't care who it's with.
All right, let's get to it. What can Easy Rider do? And just show us. What do you want me to stand here? Can I move out the way? I want to see the show.
You're good. You can just step back.
Okay,
there.
Step back a little bit? Okay.
Wait.
All right, cool.
Wait. You ready? Go.
Wow.
Good boy. Stop. You ready? Up. Good job. Wait. Stay. Go. Let's try one more in this little tiny space. You ready? There.
Oh! Bravo! How long does it take to get to that point, my friend?
Well, this dog's been playing 6 years, but most of these tricks he learned when he was 1.5 to 2 years old at the most.
Look at, he's zoning in. The frisbees are on the ground and he's zoning in on the frisbee.
He doesn't
Is
care.
it okay if I pick him up?
Yeah,
He won't jump
if you
him?
want his attention.
Okay, come here. All right, Easy Rider.
Okay, there you go. Now he'll
Look
pay
at me.
attention to you.
Now pay attention. Can I just?
Go ahead and throw it. You're in the show.
I'm in the show. That's great. And how training? Tell me quickly about training. How long does it take? When do you start? When they're pups? Can you take them when they're adults?
Well, all of our dogs are rescued, all 17
Very
of them. So
good.
we start
Nice.
the day we get them. Very quick sessions, 2 to 3 minutes at a time, 3 or 4 times a day. Make it fun and make it consistent.
Would you love Easy Rider? How'd you get the name? The movie?
Actually, the reason I named that is because I adopted him out of Littleton, Colorado. When I went to the airport and got him out of his crate, he was just sitting in there smiling, just as relaxed as could be. So I said, "You're the Easy Rider."
How about that?
Yep, all the way from Colorado on a plane, and it didn't bother him.
How long is your show? I could watch you forever.
Our shows are 30 minutes each. We have 3 or 4 shows a day, and every show is totally different. We have 18 dogs with us, so each show you come is a totally different show.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you, Greg.
Adopting the dogs and training. That's a wonderful thing. Easy Rider, thank you. Here you go. All right. Once again, ideas for inside and outside the home fun for adults and kids. The Suburban Home and Garden Show has it all. It runs today through Sunday at the Greater Philadelphia Expo Center in Oaks, PA. We have more information on our website, cbsphilly.com. Just click on Talk Philly. We'll be right back.